The FBI warning about fraudulent schemes targeting cryptocurrency ATMs, with criminals directing victims to use the ATMs and send funds that are then used for illegal activity. The ATMs are found around the country and accept cash in exchange for Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. And for months, CNBC's been investigating this new kind of ATM. And here's Eamon Javers with Cash In, Fraud Out.
Welcome, all of you, to the city of Miami to Bitcoin 2021.
Here at the country's largest Bitcoin conference in Miami, nearly everyone is talking about cashing in on the crypto craze.
We're the first Bitcoin ATM company to try to push some education.
You can do that in one transaction. You can utilize any wallet you'd like to use to store your cryptocurrency.
And crypto ATM companies who make their money by charging a premium on each transaction are a growing part of the industry. With more than 26,000 kiosks around the country, these machines are a huge convenience, and also they can be a huge target for fraud.
How easy is it for criminals to exploit these machines?
Seems like it's very simple.
Lisa Cellino is counsel for the New Jersey State Commission of Investigation, which looked into Bitcoin ATMs, finding many operating with virtually no oversight, even though their owners must register with the U.S. Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network.
There's no ID collected. There's no photo taken. There's no address.
And that opens the doors for criminals.
Yes.
And what do they do with it?
I mean, anything from money laundering, dark web, fraud, scams.
The New Jersey Commission's report discovered more than $70 million deposited for cryptocurrency purchases between 2015 and 2020. Many companies allowed customers to buy up to $900 worth of cryptocurrency with only a cell phone number or no information at all.
Is that a bad idea?
Based on what we found, yes, because it could be any name, and your cell phone number could come back to anybody.
Which is handy for drug traffickers and money launderers, who the DEA says are using the machines to aid in the movement of illicit bulk currency. We wanted to see how easy it was to buy Bitcoin with just a phone number. So a CNBC producer tested it out at this machine in a New Jersey convenience store. After getting this text warning about crypto scams, it only took a few minutes to complete the transaction. A spokesperson for the companies that run the ATM said they take knowing customers' identities very seriously and will only allow transactions with just a cell phone number if they can verify who is buying crypto. If not, the machine will ask for an ID.
Was somewhat of the Wild West.
Mark Grenz, co-founder and president of Digital Mint, a Chicago-based company, is trying to clean up the crypto ATM industry.
These customers would not believe that they want to be victims, and they would state, I'm going to go to other Bitcoin ATM companies who never ask me any questions and let me purchase how much ever I want.
Digital Mint recently launched a cryptocurrency compliance cooperative to develop universal compliance standards. One study found nearly 75% of all the illicit funds leaving ATMs wound up at fraud shops, which are sites on the dark web that sell stolen credit card information. To buy crypto, Digital Mint requires customers to provide a government-issued ID that it verifies, plus a phone number. One of Digital Mint's competitors is Coinflip, also based in Chicago. The company allows someone to purchase up to $900 in crypto with just a name and a phone number. Higher amounts require more identification.
Is that safe?
It's 100% safe, and it's,
why?
Even if someone shows an ID, if you're sending Bitcoin to someone you don't know, you have the same problem.
Coinflip wants to offer its services to a wide range of customers.
We want everyone to be able to buy $50, $100, $200 of Bitcoin, regardless of their immigration status and regardless if they have an ID. Everyone who wants access to Bitcoin deserves to have access to it.
We know how this system works. You know, we've been doing this for 6 years. We know how to keep people safe.
New Jersey now has pending legislation that would require all crypto ATM operators to get a license in the state. And around the country, regulation varies widely, with some states requiring a license, while others have no oversight of this fast-growing industry, guys.
Eamon, the justification for companies that allow up to $900 to be sent with just a cell phone number, why do that? What's the justification for that?
Well, you heard Ben, the CEO of Coinflip, in the piece right there. He's talking about undocumented immigrants. You know, when I talked to him in Chicago, it was fascinating because he's a guy who really views cryptocurrency as sort of a human right. He feels like just about everybody should be able to have access to it. The bar to access should be extremely low. And he said a lot of people who are unbanked don't have government IDs that are valid. He wants immigrants and others who are unbanked now to be able to use his system to get access to cryptocurrency to send payments to their family, to anybody they want. Now, the argument on the flip side of that is that if you lower all those security standards to that level, you're inviting a lot of fraud.